with a hip hop news update, man. So the internet lit up yesterday, day before, somewhere that time in the blogosphere, right? Boosie's vladtv interview was hitting the headlines in a major way. As you know, some time back, T.I. made these comments about telling law enforcement to get out of a case on his deceased cousin, a case they had caught together bootlegging clothes at the mall and had a heater on him or something like that. It's crazy. But Boosie, you know, who has a relationship with T.I., let it be known they had did a joint album that would not be hitting, I was about to say the stores, but the blogosphere, I guess. It still hits the stores, but not really. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But this has been major news. Everyone has been talking about it. Boosie said, I can't put this project out. He's been on this heavy anti-rat campaign. It's the year of the rat, according to Boosie and many others, honestly. But Tip has responded, y'all.
So, for those of y'all who don't know what's going on, Mr. Harris here was, for lack of better words, called out is the parentheses word we'll use.
I don't think that. It wasn't called out. It was questioned.
Questioned by Lil Boosie today, and the question is about this man's involvement of telling.
Yeah, cooperation. Shit was confusing because he and I have a relationship.
Right.
And it's so many times, like when somebody had your phone number and your address, and they could have called or pulled up,
yeah.
And you have like so many very, very important mutual acquaintances, it just baffled me as to how it ended up.
There's more ways to communicate than not communicate.
I mean, the public internet route is crazy.
Right.
But that's, I guess, what prompted you to reach out to me to say, hey,
what the fuck is this? What the fuck is going on? Because if he is, has done these things.
If he did, I'm going to do this.
Right.
But I don't think he did. I wouldn't have never put that out there like that by nobody who I had any kind of a relationship with. I'd have picked up the phone and said, hey, man, did you do this?
So in dealing in actuality of you guys' relationship, in dealing in what it actually is, would you expect him to know you better than that, to not even question it, or would you just expect the courtesy of a phone call of a real nigga, quote unquote?
I have to say both.
Okay.
I have to say both, which he kind of alluded to.
Because being a real nigga is why I called you like, hey, cuz, what's the deal?
I just appreciate the thought of, getting the facts.
Right.
And not just playing in the circus. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you want facts, you want something real, then you come and ask real questions, get real answers.
From a real person.
And have a real understanding.
Right.
And if you just throwing out shit like, I don't know if it did or it didn't, but if and then.
So do you think he was more concerned about getting that click for that interview, more so than actually maintaining the relationship with the friend?
One thing I ain't going to do is, I'm not going to assume what nobody would do. I'm only going to look at the reality of what
happened. Right. Is there anything about that particular interview that made you, obviously the whole thing is unsettling?
I haven't seen it, bro.
Do you plan on watching it?
Nah.
Why not?
I mean, I got the gist of it.
But then one can make the point that you watching the clip.
Man, I ain't really watched that for real. People call me like, hey man, what's up with this? I'm like, man, I don't know, I ain't seen it. And I read like the headline of it, but I don't want to give it too much energy, to be honest with you.
Right.
But what I can do is address the facts. For one, the conversation came from a conversation I was having on my platform, Expedition. And having a platform, my job, because I am not bound or restricted to nobody's opinion of me. My life don't change. No matter what you think of me, my life gonna remain the same.
Right.
So I have the luxury or the ability to say things that other people might not say. I can offer some alternative perspective to the way things are being viewed by the majority.
Right. Open this conversation.
Open up the floor for conversation about taboo topics. Free thinking.
Right. So
I have that luxury, and that's what I was doing. But it came from a conversation that my partner and I were having, and that conversation was, hey bro, if me and you catch a case together, and I die before you, he's mine.
All right, man. So you guys heard the clip there, the response from T.I. Now he's like, oh, I don't want to listen to it. I read the headline. But it's like if you responded to it, you might as well listen to it. But it was odd. Like, comment. What do you guys think about this? He says that they have a relationship. So why did he take this internet route? But then at the same time, wouldn't say he just want them clicks. He didn't wanna. He didn't wanna throw that label on Boosie, but I don't know. He felt some kind of way. But in this sense, I don't know, because he was saying he was questioned, not called out. But the way I took it was like Boosie heard what T.I. said, so he didn't need to question him about it. He heard it and had his own feelings. I don't know. I mean, I get it. They got a relationship. Honestly, there is business and stuff like that involved, but like he could have stand to gain a lot of business and revenue and whatnot from putting this project out with T.I. And at the same time, he can stand to gain a lot from calling out T.I. But I don't know. I want to know what y'all think about this, what Boosie had to say, and just this situation in general with T.I. with him telling on his dead cousin. I don't know. What was so weird about it to me was how he said, I talked to him, like made a joke about talking to his dead loved one. It was just kind of odd to me, but there y'all have it. Tip has responded to Boosie. Let's discuss it in the comments. Sub up, stay tuned for more videos, guys. I'm up out of here. Peace.